Hello students, this is Prem Shankar Singh in front of you. So students, today I am going to teach you present continuous tense. Okay students, so the definition of present continuous tense is the work which on progress. The work which on progress is called present continuous tense. Okay students, so the work which on progress is called present continuous tense. Suppose that I am eating the food. You are going to Agra. They are taking the tea. You are dancing in the field. So the work is on progress. Okay students, so that's why we will call it present continuous tense. Okay students, so first I am going to give the formula and I am going to give some examples of present continuous tense. Okay students, so as you know that to start any sentence, first we write the subject. So after subject we write helping verb. Okay, so in present continuous tense helping verb, so is, am and are used, and verb plus ing plus object plus etc. Okay students, so we start first we write the EDMR, then subject, then verb plus ing plus object plus etc. Okay, so for singular number, for singular we use is, for plural we use am, and only for I. With plural we use are, and only for I we use am. Okay students, so with the singular number we use is, with the plural number we use are, and only for I we use am word. Am, okay, helping verb. Okay students, so now I am going to give the example. Suppose that तुम बाजार जा रहे हो. Okay, so तुम बाजार जा रहे हो. So when you are going to translate in English, so you are going to market. You are going to market. Okay, students. And why I used are? Because you is the plural number. That's why I used are with you. Okay, students. Now second example. वह खाना पका रही है. वह खाना पका रही है. She is cooking the food. She is cooking the food. Okay, students. And third, with I, we use am word. With we use am helping word. So मैं गाना गा रहा हूँ. So I, with I told you that you will use am word. I am singing I am singing a song. Okay students, so I am singing a song. For plural number I have used are, and for singular number I have used is, and with I have used am helping verb. Okay students, so in negative also what you have to do? In negative also students, just you have to write not word after idiom or in negative sentence. How it is possible? First you write the subject in negative sentence. First write the subject, then is not, am not, oblique, or not, plus verb plus ing plus object plus etc. Okay, students. So with the if the subject is singular number, we use helping verb is not. If the subject is the plural number, we use helping verb am not. And if the subject is plural number, so you will use helping verb are not. Okay. So only with I. S means singular number, and I and P means plural. So with plural you will use are not, and with I you will use am not, and only with singular number you will use helping verb is not. Okay, students. Example: वह खाना नहीं खा रहा है. वह खाना नहीं खा रहा है. Okay, students. So we need to translate it in English. So he is not eating the food. Okay, students. And for plural number, हम पिकनिक पर आज जा रहे हैं. Okay. So students, we is the singular or plural number. We is the plural number. So first हम. So we. And we is the plural number. So what helping verb you will use? Are. So we नहीं. Okay, students. So we are not going on a picnic today. Okay, students. Suppose that if I am going to write मैं आज पिकनिक पे नहीं जा रहा हूं. So I am not going on a picnic today. Okay. वह किताब नहीं पढ़ रहा है. He is not reading a book. तुम बाजार नहीं जा रहे हो. You are not going to market. हम आज विद्यालय नहीं जा रहे हैं. So we are not going to school. Okay, students. So like that. So you have to use verb, helping verb plus ing always in present continuous tense. Okay, students. Next step I am going to tell you. For interrogative sentence, for interrogative sentence, students remember that there are two types of interrogative sentence. First, when the question word comes before the subject. Is the क्या तुम बाजार जा रहे हो? क्या वह खाना खा रही है? क्या तुम नहा रहे हो? क्या मैं आज स्कूल जा रहा हूं? So if what word comes before the subject? If what word comes before the subject. Okay, students. So if the word comes before the subject, so students, what you do? First, you have to write the helping verb according to the subject. If the helping, if the subject is singular number, you will start is with is. Okay, and if the subject is the plural number, you will start helping verb with are, and if subject is I, so you will start with am. Okay, then you will write the subject. Okay, friends. So first you write the is, am, are plus subject plus verb plus ing plus object plus etc plus question mark. How you will do it? क्या वह मैदान में टहल रहा है? क्या मैदान में टहल रहा है? So is he walking in the field? Okay, because why is the he the singular number. Okay, students. So if the he the singular number, so you will start it with the helping verb is. क्या तुम बाजार में टहल रहे हो? So are you walking in the market? क्या मेरा भाई विद्यालय जा रहा है? So is my brother going to market? Okay, students. So if the subject is singular number, so interrogative sentence, if the word come before the subject, you will start helping verb is, and if the subject is the plural number, you will start with the helping verb are, and if the subject is I, so you will start helping verb with am. Okay, students? And second example I am going to give you. The second example, students, I am going to give you. तुम क्या तुम आज गाना गा रहे हो? क्या तुम आज गाना गा रहे हो? So you is the plural number. Okay, so are you. First you will write the are, because what comes before the subject. So are you singing a song today? Question mark. Are you singing a song today? Question mark. Okay, students. Next, क्या वह किताब पढ़ रही है? क्या वो किताब पढ़ रही है? So is, because he the singular number, is she reading a book? Question mark. Is she reading a book? Question mark. Okay, students. Now I am going to give another example. Okay, students. So already I told you, students, there are two types of interrogative sentence. First, if the word come before the subject, and second, that if the what, where, when, why word come in the middle of the sentence. So for that, what you have to do? Okay, students. If question words come in the middle of the sentence. यदि क्या, कब, कहां, क्यों, कैसे, यानी क्वेश्चन वर्ड बीच में आए तो क्या करेंगे सर उसके लिए? फर्स्ट यू विल राइट द मीनिंग ऑफ द क्वेश्चन वर्ड. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, फर्स्ट you will write the meaning of question word. Then according to the subject, you will write is, am, आर प्लस सब्जेक्ट plus verb plus ing. Always remember, students, always we use ing with the verb in present continuous tense. Okay, students? Plus object plus etc plus question mark. Okay, students? Now I am going to give you some examples. Okay? आज खाना क्यों नहीं खा रहे हो? क्यों नहीं खा रहे हो? ओके स्टूडेंट, तुम आज खाना क्यों नहीं खा रहे हो? सो फर्स्ट यू विल राइट द मीनिंग ऑफ व्हाई, बिकॉज इज द क्वेश्चन वर्ड. सो व्हाई and then see the subject. Use the plural number, so use are word. So why are you? And not word also given. So why are you not eating the food today? Why are you not eating the food today? Okay, students. Now, next example I am going to give you, because already I told you that in interrogative sentence there are two types of interrogative sentence. First, if the word come before the subject, so you will start the helping word idiom or, and if the question word come in the middle of the sentence, first you will write the meaning of the question words. Okay, students? मेरा भाई आज सुबह में क्यों टहल रहा है? ओके सर, मेरा भाई आज सुबह में क्यों टहल रहा है? सो फर्स्ट यू राइट द मीनिंग ऑफ व्हाई, बिकॉज दिस कम इन द मिडल ऑफ द सेंटेंस. So first you write the meaning of why, and my brother is a singular number. So why is my brother walking in the morning today? Why is my brother walking in the morning today? Okay, students. So for the interrogative sentence, just if the question words come in the middle of the sentence, so you have to write first the meaning of the question word, then you write the helping word according to the subject, then write the subject, and then write the verb, then add ing with the verb, then object, then etc, then give the question mark. Okay, students? So this is the present continuous tense. And suppose that for affirmative, negative and interrogative, so I am going to give example for affirmative, negative and interrogative. So students, what you have to do? Take a sentence. Take any sentence. Okay, students? Suppose that तुम आज खाना खा रहे हो. This is the affirmative sentence. You are eating the food today. Okay, students, you are eating the food today. तुम आज खाना नहीं खा रहे हो. तुम आज खाना नहीं खा रहे हो. Okay, students, this is the negative sentence. Only use not word after the helping verb. So you are not eating the food today. Okay, students, you are not eating the food today. And take interrogative sentence. क्या तुम आज खाना